everything has changed. She has to also know that. That's what I want to make her realize.
నాకు ఇష్టమైన బట్టలు నేను వేసుకుంటే తనకు నచ్చకపోతే దానివల్ల ఒక ఫైట్ అవుతుంది.
నాకు మా మమ్మీ వేసే ఒక్క ఆర్డర్ కూడా నచ్చదు.
Whatever may happen, mother's love never ends. Love you, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
హ్యాపీ మదర్స్ డే. హాయ్, హ్యాపీ మదర్స్ డే. మదర్స్ డే అనగానే తల్లి పిల్లల మధ్య ఆ అనుబంధం అనేది భలేగా ఉంటుంది. అలాగే టీనేజ్కి రాగానే ఆ అనుబంధం కూడా ఇంకా స్ట్రాంగ్ అవుతూ చిన్న చిన్న గొడవలతో తల్లి పిల్లల మధ్యలో చిన్న చిన్న జరుగుతూ ఉంటాయి. సో వాటి గురించి డిస్కస్ చేయడానికి మనతో పాటు కొంతమంది టీనేజర్స్ ఉన్నారు. మరి వాళ్ళు వాళ్ళ మదర్ దగ్గర నుంచి ఏం ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నారు అండ్ వాళ్ళ మదర్తో వాళ్ళకున్న మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్స్ ఏంటి తెలుసుకుందామా? కమాన్. యువర్ నేమ్?
My name is Nidhi.
ఓకే, సూపర్ నిధి. మీ మదర్ తోటి స్వీట్ మెమరీ ఏంటి?
Okay, now I have so many sweet memories with my mother, and the best sweet memories I've ever had, I can't list them, but one of my sweet memories was when I was in my sister's wedding. I was having, we were having dinner, and then I was taking paneer, and then somebody pushes the table, and then the fire falls on my leg, and I burned my leg. I was getting scared to remove my slippers off because I thought my mother will scold me. So she came running. She was crying. The next day, my mother, she was going day and night for medicines and everything. And then I was so happy. Like, I never thought my mother would be so. I can't tell it. Like, yeah.
What are you expecting from your mother?
Okay, I have so many memories, but very less expectations. My mom is, I have a sibling. He's my brother.
Name?
He's Nipun and he's elder to me. My mother is a bit partial towards him, but I love my mother.
Thank you very much, Nidhi. And your name?
Neha.
Neha. So, chalo Neha. Memories చెప్పు మీ మమ్మీ తోటి.
I have lots of memories with my mom, and one of the most memory that I really liked is that when I was small, we went to a shop. So like I was about 6 or something. I used to love toys and chocolates. So my mom, she was buying vegetables, and what I did, I went without telling my mom, and I went to the toy area, and I was like looking at toys, all the big teddy bears. So I take my cart and I put all these toys and chocolates and all. So suddenly, like, I remember that I forgot a toy. So I searched for that toy. Then I remember my mom was not there. I got so scared. I started crying, and I'm still holding my chocolates in my hand. And and I started crying, and I was running here and there. And my mom, she went and she saw that I was not there. So she went to the shopkeeper and she said that, can you make an announcement that my child is missing or something? So she does that, and there was helpers. So I tell them, like, can I call my mom? They're like, yeah, here's my phone. Actually, I was too small, so I didn't know my mom's number, so the phone was not such a good use for me. So then they announce it, and that shop helper, he takes me to the announcing center, and then I see my mom, and I start crying, and she hugs me, and you know, that was like one of the most of my favorite memories. And
What are you expecting from your mother?
I have less expectations, but still there are some. Like, for example, like my friends and me, we're all together, and sometimes my mom, she starts comparing me with other people, like, oh my god, see these people, they're like, you know, like they play outside or something, or they do this and you don't do that, and I get very irritated. And when it comes to my sister, I fight with her a lot, and my mom is like, why do you always fight with her? She won't scold me. No, she'll scold me, but she won't scold my sister, and I'll get so angry that she always scolds me but not my sister. That's the one that I'm like, why do you always do this?
Your name?
Akanksha.
ఆకాంక్ష చెప్పు మీ మదర్తో ఉన్న మెమరీ మూమెంట్.
Like me and my mother's similar hobby is shopping. We both love shopping, and though our tastes and whatever we like are not the same, at the end we are happy with what we have, though we have so many fights in between. Always shopping incidents are always my memorable moments, And once when I was in first class in my old school, I got lost because of the transport, and my mom got so scared, and she was searching for me all over. And we were actually playing a cat and mice story types. When I was here, she was here. Like, we were searching for each other, and finally she found me, and that time she started crying, she hugged me and all that still remains like a very memorable moment for me.
You and your mother, how much time you spend on shopping?
Like, minimum in a day, every day we go for shopping, let it be anything.
What are you expecting from your mother?
I expect a lot of things from my mother. Like, actually, more than memorable moments, I have a lot of expectations, because she being a working woman, I know she can't, spend time with me, but I think she should do it a little. And see, circumstances at this age were different in her age also. Like, the incidents might be same. I want her to realize that generation has improved, the technology has improved, and everything. When she always says we didn't have all these opportunities at this time. Now you have to use it and all that. Everything has changed. She has to also know that. That's what I want to make her realize.
Thank you. Yeah, your name?
అదితి.
అదితి చెప్పు మీ మదర్తో ఉన్న మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్ ఏంటి?
నాకు చాలా ఐ హ్యావ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ మెమరబుల్ మూమెంట్స్ విత్ మై మదర్. వన్ ఈజ్ లైక్ వెన్ ఐ వాజ్ 1 year old or something, my mom was holding me in her hands and she was getting down the steps. She slipped on something to hold, to not to get, I should not get hurt, so she holded me very tightly. She fell down and broke her leg. I'm so happy that she did it for me. I always think about that. And
How do you know this?
she told me when one day when I fought with her or something, and I wanted to know something. So she told me all this. So I felt very bad at that time. Yeah, so that's one most memorable moment I have with her.
What are you expecting from your mother?
I don't have so many expectations. Well, I don't have a brother and sister or anyone, so that's not my expectation. One thing is, we fight a lot sometimes. So when we fight, I roll my eyes. I get frustrated and roll my eyes. And she thinks I'm not listening to her, but I am listening to her. I want her to understand that I'm listening to her, and I want her to be a little more understanding about that what I'm trying to say, but she doesn't want to listen to it. So that's.
మీ మదర్కి మీకు మధ్యలో ఎందుకు ఫైట్ వస్తుంది?
నాకు ఇష్టమైన బట్టలు నేను వేసుకుంటే తనకు నచ్చకపోతే దానివల్ల ఒక ఫైట్ అవుతుంది. షీ వాంట్స్ మీ టు వేర్ సంథింగ్ గుడ్, బట్ ఐ డోంట్ లైక్ ఇట్. క్లోజ్లో కొంచెం ఫైటింగ్ అవుతుంది. ఇఫ్ ఐ డోంట్ లిసన్ టు హర్, ఫైటింగ్ అవుతుంది. లైక్ నాకు ఇంకోటి ఏదో చేయాలనిపిస్తుంది. ఐ వాంట్ టు గో టు మై ఫ్రెండ్స్ హౌస్, బట్ షీ డజంట్ వాంట్ మీ టు గో బికాస్ షీ వాంట్స్ మీ టు స్టడీ. దెన్ విల్ ఫైట్. సిల్లీ రీజన్స్కి ఫైట్ అవుతుంది, బట్ వీ ఆల్వేస్ ఎండ్ విత్ అ హ్యాపీ ఎండింగ్ బికాస్ ఆల్ షీ వాంట్స్ ఇస్ గుడ్ ఫర్ మీ అట్ ది ఎండ్. సో
అది కదా, నీ గురించి మంచిగా కోరుకుంటుంది కదా.
బట్ ఫైటింగ్ ఎప్పుడు అవుతుంది.
మీ మమ్మీ చేసే ఆర్డర్స్లో నీకు నచ్చింది ఏంటి?
నాకు మమ్మీ అన్నిట్లో ఆర్డర్ చేస్తుంది, కానీ నాకు హాఫ్ అంటే అన్నీ నాకు నచ్చవు. ఎప్పుడైనా నేను కాల్ చేసినప్పుడు and then I don't have balance or something, she's the one who always scolds me. No, I don't have balance, and tanaku telusu that she doesn't have, I don't have balance, and she picks up the phone. I have very less balance. Tan pick up chese, she'll tell you don't have balance, why are you calling? And then that's it. I get very angry at that point of time. Tanaku telusina kude, then she picks up and then she'll tell you don't have balance.
మీ మదర్ వేసే ఆర్డర్స్లో నీకు నచ్చింది?
నాకు చాలా నచ్చదు. Actually, my mom, she always tells me to do everything. She doesn't tell my sister. She'll be like, go buy this, go buy that. Why can't you make Maggi? Or suppose when it comes to food, I don't like vegetables. In the vegetables, I don't like capsicum, the worst. And I don't like a lot. And so my mom is like, you have to eat that. You're becoming like you're not having energy and you always faint. Really, really, really want an animal, a pet. I totally want a dog. My mom says, no, asal handle cheyalevu, నాకు తెలుసు కదా నీ సంగతి. No, you cannot have, అవన్నీ ఇది చేస్తుంది అది చేస్తుంది. I'm like, no, I can handle it. Why don't you buy it to me and I'll show you that I can. But she doesn't understand that I could. So that though, I don't like that. And I watch TV a lot. And my mom is like, you always watch TV, why can't you study? And my mom one time, because we watch TV a lot, she took the remote to school and she went. And she didn't, and I couldn't even switch on the TV, which was the worst thing. But we are smart. So what I did, I went to the controls of the TV and I switched it on and I was watching TV. My mom comes home, she's like, what are you doing? I told you to study and you're watching TV. I'm like, yeah, well, we have more brains than you, so we know how to operate the TV and like that.
చెప్పు మీ మమ్మీ వేసే ఆర్డర్స్లో నీకు నచ్చింది?
నాకు మా మమ్మీ వేసే ఒక్క ఆర్డర్ కూడా నచ్చదు. సో బికాస్ 24/7 షీఈ్ ఆల్వేస్ ఆర్డరింగ్ అండ్ I want her to be home when I'm at home. Like, I want her also around, and she doesn't have time for that. And whenever we are together and have time to spend, she's always go do this work, and I'm always filled with work, and she thinks that you're too big enough to study, but I want her also to spend some time with me and all that. And whenever I'm talking on the phone, if I make some grammatical mistakes, she keeps on screaming at the phone so much, the person other side also can hear it, and it makes me feel so embarrassing. And when she's talking to her clients, and when I correct her, and she'll be like, why are you disturbing me, you don't even have manners and everything. And again, when I correct her, she'll be like, why are you doing this? I'm doing it for your good only, no, and all this. So, even we feel like correcting our parents at time, but they always take it in a negative way. That is what I don't like.
సరే, మీ మదర్స్ డేకి మీ మదర్కి ఏం గిఫ్ట్ ఇస్తున్నావు, ఎలా సెలబ్రేట్ చేస్తున్నావు?
Actually, every Mother's Day, నేను ఇంకా నాన్న వెళ్ళి we order a bouquet. In the morning, she is the one who opens the door first. So, she receives the bouquet and she feels very happy about it.
దిస్ ఇయర్?
This year also same thing with a little more additions, buying her different gifts, what she wants, and all that.
థ్యాంక్ యూ. సో హౌ అబౌట్ యూ?
Every Mother's Day, like, we make cake for her or we get some gift. Me and my sister will go outside and buy something. And this year, though, we want to make it special for my mom. And not always like cake and all that. We want, with my grandma, like whatever she wants. For example, it's kind of dumb, but still, like bed sheets or something that my mom would like and would be useful to her. And me and my mom and my grandmother will like go outside and buy some things like bed sheets or something that she would like. That's what we want to do.
సో ఈ మదర్స్ డే స్పెషల్ ఏంటి?
యూజువల్గా నేను నాన్న ఇంకా అన్న మేము ఒక డ్రెస్ కొంటాం. కానీ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ వాళ్ళిద్దరు లేకుండా సరికి నేను 5 రూపీస్ పెన్ కొన్నాను ఫర్ మై మదర్. సో దిస్ ఇయర్ మేబీ విల్ బీ బయింగ్ హర్ అ డ్రెస్ ఆర్ వాట్ ఎవర్ షీ ఫైన్స్. అండ్ హర్ ఫేవరెట్ కలర్ ఈజ్ యూజువలీ yellow ఆర్ బ్లాక్ అండ్ వైట్. సో తనకి ఇష్టమైన కలర్ని వెతికి అండ్ దెన్ అ సర్ప్రైజ్.
సో చెప్పు, నీ ప్లాన్స్ ఏంటి?
యూజువలీ నేను ఒక గ్రీటింగ్ కార్డ్ ఇచ్చేదాన్ని. సో ఐ రీసెంట్లీ స్టార్టెడ్ లెర్నింగ్ హౌ టు మేక్ కేక్ అండ్ ఆల్ దాట్. సో ఈసారి కేక్ చేయాలనుకుంటున్నాను. నేను మా మమ్మీకి సారీస్ అంటే చాలా ఇష్టం, చాలా పెద్ద క్లాజెట్ ఉంటుంది సారీలు ఫుల్. సో దిస్ టైం నేను మా నాన్నతో సారీ కొందామని అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో
చూసారు కదండి, ఎన్ని కంప్లైంట్స్ ఉన్నాయో అంతే ప్రేమ ఉంది వీళ్ళలో. వీళ్ళందరూ కంప్లైంట్స్ చేస్తున్నారు కానీ మదర్ ఇష్టం లేదని ఎవరు అనరు. బట్ ఏంటంటే టీనేజ్లు ఉన్నారు కనుక ఏదన్నా వీళ్ళకు పని చెప్పినా కానీ మాకే ఎందుకు చెప్తున్నారు, ఈ భారమంతా మా మీద ఎందుకు వేస్తున్నారు అన్న ఫీల్లో ఉంటారు. కొంచెం కారంగా, కొంచెం ఉప్పుగా అలానే ఉంటారు. బట్ ఫైనల్గా వాళ్ళ మదర్ అంటే పిచ్చి ప్రేమ ఉంటుంది. సో టీనేజర్స్లో సో నాకు కూడా మా మదర్ విషయంలో డిస్కషన్ పెట్టేవాడిని. మా అక్కకి ఎక్కువ డ్రెస్సులు కొంటున్నారు, ఏంటి ఎవ్రీ ఫెస్టివల్కి అక్కకే కావాలా మాకొద్దా అని కూడా డిస్కషన్ పెట్టేవాళ్ళం. బట్ పెరుగుతున్న కొద్దీ అర్థమయ్యేది అసలు ఎందుకు ఏంటి అనేది. సో అమ్మ, హ్యాపీ మదర్స్ డే. అండ్ మీరు
Whatever may happen, mother's love never ends. Love you, mom. Happy Mother's Day.
హ్యాపీ మదర్స్ డే.
Everything has changed. She has to also know that. That's what I want to make her realize.
నాకు ఇష్టమైన బట్టలు నేను వేసుకుంటే తనకు నచ్చకపోతే దానివల్ల ఒక ఫైట్ అవుతుంది.
నాకు మా మమ్మీ వేసే ఒక్క ఆర్డర్ కూడా నచ్చదు.
Whatever may happen, mother's love never ends. Love you, mom. Happy Mother's Day.
హ్యాపీ మదర్స్ డే.